So, good afternoon, listeners, and to all viewers. This presentation was all about the electromagnetic spectrum. So, what is electromagnetic spectrum? The electromagnetic EM spectrum is the range of all types of EM radiation. So, what is radiation? Radiation is energy that travels and spreads out as it goes. The electromagnetic spectrum is basically our waves arranged according to frequency and wavelength. It is from lowest frequency to the waves of highest frequency. So when we are talking about the electromagnetic spectrum, there are different types of electromagnetic waves. So what are they? First is radio waves. Your radio captures radio waves emitted by radio stations, being your favorite tunes. Radio waves are also emitted by stars and gases in space. So in radio waves, it states there that it was a waves that emitted by radio stations. So when we are having a calamities, radio waves are actually very helpful to send information. So this is one of the image when we are talking about the galaxies in radio. So the other type of, and by the way, the one who invented the radio wave is actually Heinrich Hertz, and the size of radio wave is football field. And next is microwave. What is microwave? Microwave radiation will cook your food in just a few minutes, but also used by astronomers to learn about the structure of nearby galaxies. So microwaves have smaller wavelengths than radio waves. They are used in satellite communications, televisions, and transmission, and also for cooking. But beware that when you are using microwaves for cooking, it is very dangerous because it might harm our cells that can lead to cancers. So let's proceed to another waves.
So we are in the third EM wave, which is the infrared. So night vision goggles pick up the infrared light emitted by our skin and objects with heat. So William Herschel conducted an experiment in the different temperatures between colors in visible spectrum. He discovered that the shade of blue and green indicate colder temperature, and yellow and red indicate warmer temperature. So in space, infrared light help us map the dust between stars. So we can see in this picture that this field, the color of the field, which is yellow, red, and orange, indicate that the field is warmer, while in near infrared, we can see that the color of the field is green and blue, which means that the temperature of this field in the galaxy is colder. So the next one is visible light or visible spectrum. Our eyes detect visible light, such as fireflies, light bulbs, and stars that emit visible light. So visible spectrum. So the color of the visible spectrum, which are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, or the simply Roy-Jevin. So these colors do not directly separate, but they continues to change from red to violet. The red color have longer wavelength, and the violet have shorter wavelength than the red one. So in the galaxy, this is the picture of the galaxy that we can see when we use the visible spectrum. So the next one is ultraviolet. Ultraviolet radiation is emitted by the sun and the recent skin tans and burns. So ultraviolet gives vitamin D that gives skin a tanning effect. But since it have higher energy, it is harmful. It could burn our eyes and our skin, and it can also lead us to skin cancer.
So next wave is X-ray. A dentist uses X-rays to image your teeth, and airport security uses them to see through your bag. Hot gases in the universe also emit X-rays. So X-rays come just after the ultraviolet rays, and it is shorter in wavelength but carries higher energy than UV rays. X-rays were discovered by Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen in 1895, and it is used in X-ray photography to help doctors look inside our bodies. All X-ray were dangerous because it can damage our body, our healthy living cells in our body. And that is the reason why frequent exposure to X-ray should be avoided, because too much exposure to X-ray can damage our body tissues and can cause cancer. This is how it looks like in the galaxy. Our last wave is the gamma rays. Doctors use gamma rays imaging to see inside your body. The biggest gamma ray generator of all is the universe. So, gamma rays is the shortest in wavelength but carries the highest frequency. This kind of wave is more dangerous than other kind of wave. They are emitted by stars and other radioactive substances. Gamma rays can only be blocked with lead and thick concrete. Gamma rays are very strong that they can kill living cells in our body. Gamma rays are used to treat cancer through the process called radiotherapy, and it is also used in sterilization of water. That's the end of our presentation about electromagnetic spectrum. We hope you learned something from us. Thank you and God bless.